Hi everyone! So it's Michelle from Thor Wants Another Letter, and today I'm bringing you the Booktube Newbie Tag. Now I've done this tag before on my old account, Love Books and Wizards, but I just didn't feel like that was the thing for me. I've got a toddler. Anyway, so I wrote my questions down in my little notebook here, and eventually, if you want to know about more about it, I will definitely be willing to show you what's in here, because I have had to watch like multiple videos to try and figure out exactly what is my taste. But anyway, getting back to the tag. So as you guys know, the original tagger was Brenda C, which from what I noticed, I couldn't find her tag the last time that I wanted to do this. And also, I don't think that she made any more videos after that, because I only saw a few. But either way, great tag. Everyone's done it. So question number 1, why did you start this channel? So my answer is pretty, basic, but this actually is more of a craft channel, but I wanted to add some of my other interests since I do both like crafting and reading. As you can see, I just made some book sleeves. I watched Peace, Love, and Books' tutorial on how to make these, and I messed up on my very first one. I messed up on the first one. This is what it looks like. It looks really awful, but it will do the job. And then this was my second one, my second attempt, and it came out really well. I'm able to hold most of my library books in this one. I don't have exact measurements. I just kind of like did it by eye. And then my third attempt is this one, and this one is able to fit the hardcover of Six of Crows and The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. So, and since it's Thor Wants Another Letter, I only have a lady Thor, so hopefully I can get either Thor Ragnarok Thor or just original Thor, and eventually I also want to get a Loki. I really do like her. So she's accompanying us today. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Other than just being myself, I have a toddler. I have a little kid. I'm a mom, and I have not seen that many moms here on Booktube. And the ones that I have seen, their filming schedule isn't very current. So I'm hoping that I can be current as well. Question number 3. What are you most excited about having this channel? Well, obviously to make friends and to just be myself. I don't have a huge bookshelf behind me because it's in my room, and my room is a mess. And also to read books, obviously, to talk about things, and I'm one of those people that likes to talk about more than just one thing. I like to get to know people. I don't like to be one of those people that's just like books, and then, oh, I don't actually want to talk to you if you're not going to talk to me about books, because somebody's actually said that to me before, and that was shady. But mostly, I just want to get to know people. I want to read books, and if I can combine the two, or talk about bullet journaling, like we can do that too. Question 4, why do you love reading? Well, obviously, most people like reading because it's something to do. Some people have a major hobby, they collect things. As for me, I like it just to occasionally have peace of mind, to get to know new worlds without having to leave my house because your girl is broke. And so, number 5, what book or series got you into reading? Well, I started reading when I was a little girl, and I was super duper into dinosaurs, and when I went to kindergarten, I found this huge dinosaur book, and I didn't read the whole thing. I mostly looked at the pictures. But my mom was a big motivator into reading, and I would read to my friends, I would read to my relatives, I would read to people, to like my neighbors on the bus. I would read to everybody. So that's just kind of what got me mostly into it. But then in high school, I mostly read YA, like contemporary, or I didn't really get into fantasy right away. I wasn't into fantasy. I was like, ugh, like dragons and knights and stuff. It's so boring. I thought it was boring. I like, if I could go back in time, I would slap 12-year-old Michelle. And also, we were going to, the most specific one was we went to Sioux Falls for South Dakota oral interpretation state. It was state oral interp. And we went to Barnes & Noble, and I found this book. I don't know why, but the cover just caught my eye, and that was Need by Carrie Jones. And Carrie Jones is, like, after the fact, she is an awesome person. She's nice, she's sweet, she's kind. And so I didn't know that, but I just read the book, and I read it in like a day, 2 days, and I've reread it at least about 5 or 6 times. I loved it. And then I also went to Girls State, where there was this one girl, she was reading House of Night by PC Cast and Kirsten Cast. And when I asked her about it, she said, oh, well, I don't think you'd be able to understand it. It's really complicated. How is that complicated? So I started reading the first one. I read all the way up to I was reading the first one, and I said, I really want the first one, second one for my graduation present. And my aunt actually bought the 5th one. It had come out, and it was on hardcover, I want to say. She bought it on hardcover, and I collect all of mine in paperback. So ever since that one, as soon as they came out, I got them on hardcover. I have 4 paperbacks, and the rest of them are in hardcover. But that was one of them. And then also, since I've moved into this house, I collected books a lot more, and every birthday or Christmas, my roommate and my husband, they buy me different books to read. I've gotten into Tamora Pierce that way, Leigh Bardugo, a bunch of really cool people. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Can we have a pizza party? Like, I don't even want to ask you, how did you get into this? Or how did you do this? What I want to ask them is, can we have a big pizza party, and can we watch Netflix or movies or something like that? Because to me, I like to see that part when somebody does like a reading vlog or something like that. I get to see more into their life, like what kind of people they are, how they talk to the family, and what they're, just what they're like. And a big one of those people is Richard from Instagram. He's actually Bookishly Richie, and I will actually link him down below because he's really nice, and he's really cool. No bullshit. He's honest. Caleb from Insane Reader. Emma from Emma Books. She seems like a total sweetheart that would just totally chill and have a pizza party. I'm not sure what kind of pizza she would want, but whatever. We can have whatever pizza we want. Probably Sarah without an H, because you can't have Emma Books without Sarah without an H. They're like best friends. Probably... There's a lot of good booktubers online right now. So yeah, can we have a pizza party? Yeah. Will that ever happen? Probably not. Number 7. What challenges do you think starting Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Oh my gosh. Probably time management. I don't know, just insecurities and anxiety in general. Filming. Number 8, when did you start reading? Well, as I said earlier, I started in like 1996. My mom started me reading really early as a kid. Off and on, but really I didn't start really reading until 2016, and I got pregnant with my little man, and it was right after, I found out a couple days after my birthday, and so I was getting hormone treatments, and I started reading, and it was just a really good outlet to read and talk to my son. Number 9, where do you read? I like to read either in bed or I like to read on the couch. I don't really do any reading here at my desk. Mostly when I'm here at my desk, I'm making pen pal letters. I also like to snail mail, so if you like to write letters and you're a booktuber, then hit me up. Number 10, what kind of books do you like to read? I really like to read YA fantasy, adult fantasy. It doesn't matter as long as a knight is doing his hack and slash, or there's like a badass princess, or a, you know, whatever. As long as you're doing badass stuff, there's a kingdom, whatever. Romance, contemporary. So I have some sci-fi that I want to read, but I'm not really into it as much. I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the Thor Ragnarok movie. I like, I really want to read The Diabolic sometime. It's just one of those big books that I'm just kind of scared to read and like intimidated, but I do want to read them. So if you have any suggestions on sci-fi, then you go right ahead. So yeah, that is the Booktube Newbie Tag, and I really don't have anything else to say. I really just want to make friends, and you know, if somebody wants to like hear my opinions about a movie or a book or something like that, then yeah, definitely just hit me up. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Thor out.